Hello guys, ayun, meron na ulit tayong grammar test dito, grammar reviewer. Okay, so number 1, blank, you ever stayed at the Ritz? Okay, we call, um, as you can see there, we have there like ever. Okay, so sinabi ko sa inyo before in the previous video sa number 37 yata, test number 37, na pag may ever, that means it's a present perfect tense. Okay, so and then check that after ever there is the past participle stayed. Okay, ever is used with present perfect tense, so and then the verb after that is stayed, and then that's in past participle form, and letter B here is the answer. Okay, so have you ever stayed at the Ritz? Remember the present perfect tenses has or have plus past participle. Okay, and then ever is used with present perfect questions, that's why number 1. Number 2, we blank breakfast in bed. Okay, so this one, we had breakfast in bed. Okay, so we is the subject, and then that must be followed with plural verb. And since although letter A can be kasi plural yung si were, but we are not using were plus base form. Okay, and yeah, letter B and C are all singular, and letter D is plural form of plural past form of has or have. Okay, so we had breakfast in bed, that's letter D. Next one, number 3, blank John give you these flowers. As you can see there, the main verb is base form, so that must be do, did, or does. Okay, so the answer here is letter A. Okay, did John give you these flowers? Take note of the verb give, it's base form. So the in questions, past or present questions, we use do, did, does. Okay, plus base form. And since give is base form, so the answer here is only letter A. Okay, have letter B is used with past participle plus past participle. Okay, same as was and is. Okay, pag was and is only true pag ano siya, no, hindi rin siya base form. Okay, hindi base form si was and is. Anyway, next one, number 4, I blanked my homework very quickly last night. So last night, so past form again, so I did my homework very quickly last night, so that's letter C. Okay, there you go. Next, number 5, she blank shower every morning before school. So this is habitual action because of the word every morning, so that's habitual action. Okay, so like periodical or periodic. So she has a shower. Okay, she has a shower every morning, that's present simple. Okay, next, number 6, we blank talking to James about this exam. Okay, number 6, we aren't talking to James about this exam. Okay, we aren't talking. So the verb there is ing. That means it must always be the be verbs. Okay, so is are. Okay, so there you go. We aren't talking to James about this exam. Next one, number 7, lots of trees blank blown down by the wind. Lots of trees were blown down by the wind. So this one is in passive form. Bakit may passive? Because it is was or were plus past participle. Alam niyo, past participle ng verb, yun yung sa like drink, drank, drunk. Yung last na yun, drunk. Yun yung past participle. Okay, there you go. So lots of trees were blown down by the wind, and this is in passive form kasi the object or the subject there, I mean, there is always that word by, okay, plus noun. Okay, that's the subject of the active sentence form of this number 7. Okay, there you go. Next, number 8, we blank you yesterday. Okay, so yesterday, it's time expression of the past, so we say we were. Where were you yesterday? Next, number 9, Mary never blanked the washing up. Okay, so Mary never, so it's negative, right? Mary never does the washing up. Thank goodness we blank a dishwasher. Okay, thank goodness we have a dishwasher. Next, how many people blank you invited to the party? Okay, so hindi siya pwedeng did here kasi si invited is in past participle form. So, how many people have you invited to the party? So, it must be a question form of the present perfect tense. Okay? 11 is letter B. So, how many people have you invited to the party? Next one, why blank you leaving so early? Why are you leaving so early? Okay, number 12, why are you leaving so early? So, at the time of speaking. Okay? Are you leaving so early? So, that is like is are plus ing form of the verb. And in its question form, sa binaliktad lang siya. So, why are you leaving? Okay, next one, number 13. We blank got a beautiful puppy called Molly. We have got. Okay, have got and have are just the same. Okay, we have got or we have a beautiful puppy called Molly. Okay, so that's letter B, 13. Next one, number 14. We blank a beautiful puppy called Molly. We blank. We. Number 14 is letter D. Okay, so we. Yeah, that's the only answer. I mean, the choice that makes sense with the sentence. If you're gonna. Okay, so we had a beautiful puppy called Molly. Next one. I have been to Australia, but Anna. Okay, so this is. Look at that. The first question, it says, I have been to Australia, but Anna haven't. Okay? Kung have yung sa question, first part yun yung sa negative part. Okay? So, you would say, Anna hasn't. I'm sorry. Anna hasn't. I have been to Australia. So, that's I have, we have, they have. And then, Anna is singular, so hasn't pala. Sorry, letter B, hasn't. Or that means, but Anna hasn't means Anna hasn't been to Australia. Next one, number 16. Okay, Anna likes ice cream, but John doesn't. Okay, because this is present form, likes. Okay, doesn't. John doesn't, letter D. Next one, 17. I don't like ice cream, but Jill does. Because of don't or does or. Okay, so Jill is singular, so we say does. Don't is what's that? Negative. So Jill, because but, the connector but or conjunction but always connects to opposing ideas. Okay, if one is negative, the other one is positive. Okay, that's why in number 16 we say Anna likes ice cream, so it's positive, but John doesn't, it's negative. But in number 17 we say it's negative first, so I don't like ice cream, but Jill does, that's positive, Jill does. Okay, there we go. Number 18, Maria isn't studying hard, but I blank. Okay, is is are, that also must be a be verb, is are. Okay, so Maria isn't studying, so this is negative, so the other one, but I am. Okay, positive, I am. We don't say I is, I are. Okay, but we say I am. I am means I am studying hard. Okay, there you go. John loves flying, but we don't. Okay, because this is present form, positive. The first part is positive, so the negative in the second part must be don't. Okay, John loves flying, but we don't. We don't say we haven't, because sa first part wala siya, hindi siya present perfect. Anyway, I watched TV last night, but my sister didn't. Okay, you say I watched TV last night. So this is past form. So my sister, it is not doesn't, because it is already last night. Okay, it has already been done. I mean, the action is finished. So we say but my sister didn't. Didn't or did is a past form of do or does. Okay, so didn't is past form of doesn't and don't. Okay, number 21. Bill hasn't finished his work, but we. Okay, so it's again, Bill hasn't finished his work, but we have. Okay, bakit have? Kasi yung sa first part na negative, hasn't. Okay, has or have lang. Okay, so hasn't is negative, so the other one is positive, so we have. We have, of course, I, we, you, they have, but we say he, she, it has. Okay, remember that. We don't want to leave early, but they... Okay, we don't want, it's negative. Okay, and then the other one, it's also plural, they, so they do. Okay, we don't want to leave early, but they do. Okay, there you go. Next one, 23. They didn't remember my birthday, but you did. Okay. The other one is negative, the other one is positive. So, but they didn't, did and didn't lang dapat. Kasi, the past form of do or does, whether it's singular or plural, laging did. Okay? Sa past form niya. So, they didn't remember my birthday, but you did. I, we, you, they, he, she, it, plus did. Okay? Remember that. And then base form. Next, 24. Your English is really improving, but mine isn't. Okay? But mine isn't. That's letter C. Next one, 25. Blank, you speak 3 languages. So we say, you is plural, right? So we say, I, we, you, they, and then we use do with that in questions, okay? Present form. So, do you speak 3 languages? Okay, so that's letter A. Next, 26, blank, you having a holiday soon? Okay, so remember, yung main verb natin having, okay, having, that is ing form. So, yung helping verb natin must always be, is, are. Okay, or be verb, or was and were. But since this one is present, at the time of speaking, so we say are. Okay, are you having a holiday soon? Next, number 27. Blank, you have a good holiday last year. Blank, you have a good holiday last year. Okay, last year is past, so we use did. Okay, next, 28. Blank, you ever been to Amsterdam? Okay, ever again, yung word na ever, so we say, have you ever been? Okay, have kasi siya, kasi I, we, you, they. Okay, have, but he, she, it has. Okay, remember that. Next, 29. You often travel abroad. Blank, you often travel abroad. Okay, so in here, that is present form because it's like habitual. Okay, how often? So you say, or when I say, do you always, do you often travel abroad? Okay, there you go. Next one, 30. Blank, your best friend sometimes go on holiday with you. Okay, so this is present form. Does your best friend sometimes go on holiday with you? So letter B. Number 30 is letter B. Next one, 31. I think you're wrong. I don't agree with you at all. Okay, so that's with you. 31. Next one. I am not interested, blank, what you think or what you want. I'm not interested in what you think or what you want. We might have a picnic. It depends. It depends, blank, the weather. It depends on the weather. What are you listening to? Okay, letter A. Next one, 35. If you have a problem, talk, blank, the teacher. Talk to the teacher. 35. Next, letter A. 36. What did you talk blank about? Letter D. Oh, these and that. Okay, next I go. 37. You aren't concentrating on your work. What are you thinking about? Okay, so 37D. What are you thinking about? 38. What do you think? What do you think, blank, pet? I really liked him. Okay, what do you think of pet? Next, where's the cash desk? I'd like to pay, blank, this book. I'd like to pay for this book. Okay, I've lost your pen. Sorry. It's alright. Don't worry about it. Letter D. Okay, next one. Next one, Sue and Geoff blank a shop. That is, run a shop. This kind of shop blank a milk bar. This kind of shop is called a milk bar. Next, number 3. Most days the shop closes at 10 p.m. Okay, most days that's habitual. Okay, anyway, so that's why it's closes, present form. Next one, they don't go camping anymore. Okay, so there you go. They don't go. They is plural, of course. And then, and remember that anymore is used with negative sentences or question sentence. Now, in number 4, it's question in negative sentence. Kaya siya negative sentence, so it's just between B or C. But since they is plural, so we use don't go. So that's letter C. Okay. I, will, they plus don't. Next one, number 5. Ursula blank 4 brothers and sisters. Ursula blank 4 brothers and sisters. Has, singular. Okay, Ursula. Next one. It blank her 15 minutes blank to school. It takes her 15 minutes to walk to school. She blank school at 7 a.m. At 7:45 a.m. She goes to school at 7:45 a.m. She goes to school at 7:45 a.m. Next one, number 8. I blank lunch in the university canteen. I have lunch in the university canteen. Next one, number 9. I blank or extra money teaching computer studies. I earn. Next one. I blank a traffic in Bangkok. I hate the traffic in Bangkok. That's letter C. Next one, number 10. English is blank here. Is spoken. This is a passive voice of the verb because is plus past participle. So is spoken here. Okay, 11. That is spoken. Next one, number 12. Volvos are blank in Sweden. Are produced. Again, this is passive. Are produced, letter A. Next one, blank, is service blank in the bill? Is service included in the bill? That's letter D. It's passive. Next one, our kitchen blank decorated at the moment. Is decorated. Next one, our factory is being, okay, this one is all passive form. All passive form, okay? All passive forms, I'm sorry. So this one. Number 15, our factory is being taken, okay? Laging past participle. Over by an American company. Next one, 16. About 1,000 people are blank in the factory. Are employed. Are plus past participle ulit. Next one, lots of tulips are blank are grown in Holland. Are grown, letter A. Next one, the block of flats is being pulled down. Okay, so pulled down. In Britain, milk is blank to your doorstep. Delivered, letter D. 19 is D. There we go. Next one. Okay. Oh. When you blank at the airport, oh, sorry. Hala, paano to? Anyway, sabihin ko na lang yung ano. Wait. I think, kasi ang questions andun sa kabila eh. Paano ba to? Anyway, punta tayo sa kabila. Sabihin ko na lang yung mga ano doon sa pa-check na lang po muna siguro, I think, para mas makasagot tayo doon. Okay, so that's until 20, 30, 32. Okay, anyway. Go over nyo na lang yung ano. Sorry for that. Okay, so 20, 20 is arrive. 21 is are checked. 22, nasa magkabilang ano kasi, sorry. 22, kept. 23 are taken. 24 is checked. 25 are x-rayed. 26 are given. 27 is search. 29 28 wait. 29 is called. 30 are told. 31 bored. 32 is are shown. Anyway, next one. Hello, can I speak to Mr. James, please? Hello, can I speak to Mr. James, please? I'm sorry, he isn't. In at the moment, I'm sorry. So, can I take a message? Next one, 34. Hello, can I speak to Mr. James, please? I'm sorry, he is away on holiday. Next one, I feel like going to the cinema tonight. Good idea. What's blank at the moment? What's in at the moment? Or what's on? I'm sorry. On. Cinema. Next one. I think this smells blank. It smells horrid. I think this smells off. Next one. Where shall we go for a meal? It's blank you. It's your birthday. You choose. It's up to you. 38. Come on, kids. Aren't you blank yet? Breakfast on the table. Up. Letter C. Next one. I wonder why they aren't answering the door. There must be someone blank. In. Next one. All the lights are off. Next one. I must be blank soon. I want to get to the shops before they close. I must be off. Why isn't there any hot water? The central heating is on. You're crying. What's blank? I'm just a bit sad. That's all. That's up. What's up? Next. My uncle died in the war. The phone rang, blank, I was having supper while. Okay? Na-discuss ko to sa 37, I think, yung while and when. Na pag shorter action is in a past form and the longer action must be in ing form. And here, which is longer? The phone rang, or I mean rings, or having supper. So the longer action, like you were having supper, and then at the time or in the middle of that, while having supper, the phone rang. Okay, so shorter action is the ringing of the phone. So that's why it's in past form. Okay, and then the longer action, which is having supper, is in ing form. Okay, there you go. I live in Paris, blank, several years. In or for. Actually, for a period of time, for a total period of time, you can use for or in. But here, it's for. Because you can use only in if it's in present perfect form. Okay? But here, we have past form. Right? Past form lang yung verb natin, lived. Okay? So, here, I have lived in Paris for several years. Okay? Pag in siya, pwede mo siyang gamitin ng in pag period of years like several years, 10 years, ganun. Pwede siyang in, pero dapat present perfect siya yung verb natin. Okay, next. Number 4, blank, I was in Paris. I made a lot of friends. When I was, or while I was in Paris, I made a lot of friends. Next. Number 5, I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. Okay, so again, period of time, so 4. Next, blank my stay in hospital. The nurses looked after me very well. Number 6, during my stay in the hospital. Next one, number 7, a football match lasts blank 90 minutes. 4, 90 minutes. Okay. Next one, number 8, I hurt my leg blank. Yeah, I hurt my leg while I was playing football yesterday. Okay, there you go. Well, okay, longer action is in ing form. So while playing football, at that specific time while playing football, you hurt your leg. So hurting your leg is what's that? While playing football, hurting your leg is shorter action. That's why it's in past form. Okay, past form yan siya. Kasi yung hurt naman hindi nag-change. Hurt. Okay, I hurt my leg blank the second half of the match. In the second match of the match. Next, traffic is always bad blank the rush hour, during the rush hour. Next one, 11, last week I was held up blank 3 hours. Okay, for 3 hours, period of time, total time. Next one, 12, Peter came around while we were eating. So, longer action, we were eating. Next one, Peter came around blank the meal, during the meal. Next one, it's my birthday blank next week. So, there's none. For next week, ganun expression, we don't use prepositions with that. So, it's my birthday next week. Okay, 14 is D. Next one, 15, when? On Monday, because day siya, diba? Days and dates, on is used. Blank, when you were born. No. Blank, when were you born? I'm sorry. Blank, when were you born? Number 16, that's... Wait. Yeah, there's none here. Must be. There must nothing here. So, when were you born is already a question form. Next one. At 8 in the morning. Okay? At 8 specific time of the day, we use at, and then in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Next one. I'm meeting Alan blank this evening. I'm meeting Alan at this evening. Sorry, there's no preposition in there. This evening. What time? At 6, specific time of the day, letter A. Next one, what did you do blank the weekend? What did you do at the weekend? Blank Friday evening, so it's on Friday evening because it's day. On Friday evening. We slept late blank Saturday morning, so that's on Saturday morning. Okay, so it's day again, Saturday. So we use on. Next one. The afternoon we spent shopping. In the afternoon we spent shopping. 23. Next one, 24. At 7, some friends came around to for a drink. So at 7. So specific time of the day we use at. Okay, 24 is letter A. 25. We didn't do anything on Sunday. It's day. The weather in England is unreliable. Blank summer. In summer, in is used with in summer kasi in is used with months. Like in October, in September, blah blah blah, like that. And years, like in 2019, in 2017, and in seasons, like in summer, in winter, in fall, like that. Okay, so that's why the weather in England is unreliable. In summer, it can be hot, but it often rains in April and June. Okay, in letter B. 26 is letter B. Next one. Blank, last year the summer was awful. Blank, last year with the summer was awful. So it's letter D. Tapos ka na? Charger ko. Okay. Next tayo. 27. None here. So last year the summer was awful. So letter D. Next one. The best English weather is blank, spring and autumn. Yeah, in spring and autumn. Okay, there you go. Seasons. Next, 29. I learned to drive in 1980 at the age of 17. Okay, that's letter B. Next, 30. My brother learned blank at the same time as me, but I passed first. At the same at. I'll phone you next week on Thursday. So letter D. Okay? 31 is letter D. There's none in the first. Next week, we don't use preposition. So we say, I'll phone you next week on Thursday. Next one, I'll phone you at about 3. Okay? Letter A. There you go. 33. Helen Keller's deafness and blindness. 33. Were caused by severe illness when she was a baby. Her parents didn't know what to do, and they blank it difficult. They find it difficult to control their growing daughter. One day they, number 35, one day they found about a brilliant young teacher called Anne Sullivan. She blank. Oh, sorry. 35 is fine. I'm sorry. And then 36, and dito pala choices. 36, one day they were told about a brilliant young teacher called Anne Sullivan. She blank. She came to work with Helen, and then very firmly and patiently she, 38, D, taught her that every object had a name. Eventually Helen blank a place at university. 40, was offered. And then after this she blanked toward the world, helping people like herself. In 96, the story of her life was made into a film. Okay, there I go, number 42. Next one, I blank work very hard because I have an exam next week. So we say, I have to work very hard because I have an exam next week. Okay, next, you blank work hard after your exam. You can have a holiday. You won't have to work hard after your exam. You can have your holiday, letter B. Next one, Number 3, my father is a customs official, so he always blank. He always has to. Okay, he is singular, so he always has to wear a uniform at work. But my mother is a teacher, so she doesn't have to. Okay, letter A. Next, number 5. When we were teenagers, we blank. When we were teenagers, that's past, so we had to be home by 9 o'clock. But we blank. Number 6. We didn't have to. Passed ulit. Next one, number 7. I can't see the small print very well. I think I blank wear glasses soon. So number 7, I will have to. Okay, wear glasses. Next, number 8. Nobody enjoys blank get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Nobody enjoys having to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Letter C. Next one, number 9. Blank, we blank have any vaccinations before we go to Barbados. Will we have to have? Number 9 is letter A. Will we have to have any vaccinations before we go to Barbados? Next one, number 10. Number 10. Blank, your grandmother blank leave school when she was only 14. Oh yeah, it's past. So when she was only 14. So we say, did your grandmother have to leave? Okay, there we go. Next, number 11. Number 11, you blank be a millionaire to shop in Harrods. Everything is expensive there. You have to be a millionaire. Letter C. Next one. If I fail my exam, I blank take it again. If I fail my exam, will I have to take it again? Okay, letter A. Next, 13. I phoned the plumber because I blank smell gas in the kitchen. I phoned the plumber because I could smell gas in the kitchen. Okay, there's letter B. 14. Jane and John saved and saved, and finally they managed to buy the house of their dreams. I phoned yesterday, but I couldn't get an answer. Couldn't. Okay. I phoned yesterday is positive, so but I couldn't, so negative. Letter D. Next one, 16. The neighbors were having a row, and I blank hear every word they said. And I could hear. The neighbors were having a row, and I could hear. Letter B. Next one. Blank, you speak French. Oh, could you speak French before you move to Paris? That's letter B. I went for a 10-mile run last Saturday. It nearly killed me. I blank move on Sunday. I couldn't. Letter D. Okay, next one. Blank, you blank find all the things you wanted at the shops. Letter C. That's did you manage to find all the things you wanted at the shops? Number 20. The police blank find. The police managed to find the man who had stolen my car. He was sent to prison. That's letter C. Managed to. My grandfather blank speak 4 languages when he was alive. Could. Past 4. Okay, when he was alive. Number 21 is could. Next, number 22. When we got to the top of the mountain, we could see 4 miles. Oh, wait. Yeah. We could see 4 miles. Next, in my country, you blank get married when you're 16. You could get marriage. That's letter B. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, both. You can get married or you could get married. There's A or B here. I speak up. I blank hear you. I can't hear you. So that's now. Okay? Present. I can't hear. Speak up now. Could lang siya pag past. Next one. Blank, I borrow your dictionary. Could I borrow your dictionary? When you're requesting, you could use could. Next one. 26. I would love to be able to help you, but I can't. I'm sorry. I would love to. There's a to plus base form. Okay, no wait, let's letter D. Next one, 27. I blank get into my house last night because I had lost my key. So I couldn't get into my house. That's letter D, 27. It's past last night, right? Next one, women blank vote in England until 1922. Women couldn't vote in England until 1922. That's letter D. Next, 29. I'm learning Spanish because I want to be able to speak when I'm in Mexico. There you go. I want to. I want plus 2. Next one. The doctor says I blank walk again in 2 weeks' time. The doctor says I will be able to walk again in 2 weeks' time. So in 2 weeks. Future. Next one. I asked the teacher if sorry. I asked the teacher if I could open the window, but she said I couldn't. Wait, 32. I couldn't. Next one. I'm sorry, but I blank come to your party next week. I'm sorry, but I can't come to your party next week. I love driving. Being able to drive has changed my whole life. Okay, there we go. Next one. Children in my country have to go to school when they are 7. Okay, so children plural have. Next one, adults 36 don't have to. I'm sorry. Don't have to go to school. 37, every adult blank go to work. Every adult has to go to work. Singular every. Next one, letter B. 38, a retired person blank go to work. A retired person doesn't have to go to work. Okay, singular, doesn't have to. Next one, teenagers have to study for exams. 40, you have to drive on the right in Britain. Okay, there we go. Okay, last set. Is there a public call box near here? I have to blank a phone call. I have to make a phone call. Next one. First she said yes, then she said no, but in the end she made up her mind to marry him. Okay, number 3. Number 3, when you're not sure what to do, the best thing to do, the best thing is to do nothing. Okay, letter A. Next, you must not or you mustn't make a noise. The baby is asleep. Okay, letter B. Next one. My teacher says I must work harder, but I can't work any harder. I'm blank. I am doing my best. So that's is R plus ing form. Next one, we asked to see the manager and we blank a complaint about the terrible service in the restaurant. We made a complaint. We asked, past form, to see the manager, and we made. Next one. At first, I found learning English very easy, but now I don't think I'm making any progress at all. Sorry for that. Next one. Number 8. Could you do me a favor, please? Could you give me a lift to the airport? Okay, there we go. Next one. My uncle died without making a will. Okay, without making a will. Letter D. Next, number 10. We have some lovely new neighbors. We have already made friends with them. Okay, we have already made friends with them. Letter B. Next, 11. I like to keep fit, so I do exercises every day. Next one. Before you go on holiday, you should make sure that the doors and windows are shut and locked. 13. Blank money, not war. Make money, not war. I was in a queue waiting to buy some bread. I looked blank all the shelves. I looked on all the shelves and in all the cupboards. Letter B. Next one, 16. They certainly weren't on the table. Okay, table. Spaces or on the floor. Surfaces. I'm sorry. Surfaces we use on. On the table, on the floor. Next one. Had I left them at work? Had I left them at work? Next one, 18. Were they in the car? Okay, in the car. Okay, so anong gamit talaga ng in at saka on sa transportation? So, we say in the car or in the taxi kasi we cannot walk or move or walked particularly, okay, inside the vehicle. But we say on the bus, on the plane kasi we could walk inside it, okay? So we use on with that, okay? Remember that. Okay, there we go, number 19. Then I realized where they were. They were on my favorite armchair. Okay. Where were you at 2? Where were you at 2? On the beach. I'm sorry. Where were you at 2? Where were you at 2? At Sally's house doing my homework. Specific time. Specific area. Next. Where were you at 2? In a cave. Okay. So that's like a box-like structure or something you can get inside. We say in. 22A. Next one. 23. Would you like something to eat? Okay. Oh, 23. Yeah, would you like something to eat? Next one. Can I have blank to drink? Can I have 24? Can I have something to drink? Can we go somewhere quiet? Can we go somewhere quiet? 26. If you need blank, just ask. If you need something, just ask. Okay, letter A. 27. Come and see me anytime you want. I don't mind. Okay, come and see me anytime you want. Next, number 28. Number 28. Help yourself to food. You can have anything you want. Next one. Blank will tell you that 2 and 2 is 4. Okay. Anyone will tell you. Okay, anyway. Next one. Does number 30. Does Anyone want a game of tennis? Next. Did anyone phone me while I was out? Did anyone? Next one. What's that smell? Can you smell? Can you smell something burning? I asked if 33. I asked if anyone wanted an ice cream, but no one did. So I just bought one for myself. Next one, 34. Your face looks terribly familiar. Haven't I seen you somewhere before? 34A. Next one, 35. She left the room without saying anything. 36. This doesn't look a very nice restaurant. Can we go somewhere else? Okay, letter A. 36, letter A. Next, 37. I have blank more to say to you. Goodbye. 37. I have nothing more to say to you. I have never been somewhere more beautiful than Scotland. I have never been anywhere. I'm sorry. Let's letter B. Anywhere more beautiful than Scotland. 38. Next one, 39. I felt so embarrassed. I felt so embarrassed. Anyone was laughing at me. Next, what do you want for supper? What do you want for supper? Anything, I don't mind. Okay, next, letter B. 41. It was Sunday, and the town was deserted. Nobody was in the streets. And blank was open, and nowhere was open. Next one. Who was at the party? Blank. Ted and James, Kathy, all the Smiths, Sally Beams, and Sally Rogers. Okay? 42 is everyone. Next one. Where do you want to go on holiday? Blank hot. Anywhere hot. Okay, there we go. So I hope this one helped you a lot, guys. So don't forget to like this video if press that thumbs up if you like it, or don't forget to subscribe also and click that bell for notifications of my future video. Bye bye, stay safe everyone. This is Teacher Seppi.